Hello, and welcome to my presentation on my stupid language, a Paul Bomber. Let's start with some phonology, shall we? My phonology could be worse, it isn't particularly cursed. If you want to, you could take a look at these phonology tables. I have also created a new system for a Paul Bomber. It is called the intent system. Each sentence has one of six intents, which changes how you should read the sentence. The intents are as follows: the normal, the aggressive, the questioning, the thrill, the reputation, and the forbidden. You use the normal most of the time, but you can use the aggressive as an imperative, and you could use the questioning for questions. The thrill is for things you do just for fun, and reputation is for things you do for reputation or for content. The forbidden should explain itself. The word order in a Apobama changes based on the intent. The specifics are not important, but you can pause and read them if you'd like to. Now for some rules about sounds and orthography. A Apobama is written using only 5 vowel letters and 3 consonant letters. Any word must be writable, but there are way too few consonant letters to express all the sounds. Therefore, each letter has a distinct pronunciation based on which vowel prefaces it, and also the sentence's intent. This will be explained in a neat little table. Next is some info about word classes and some general useful info that I couldn't fit anywhere else. Adjectives and adverbs are almost the same anyway, so I have chosen to make them a single word class: ads. Ads are infixed after the first vowel in the word they modify. This is because ads are annoying interruptions. You can easily switch between the 3 main word classes using a suffix. Vowels can never touch. If 2 vowels would otherwise touch, insert an X between them. Consonants can touch however much they'd like. There's a single pronoun which acts as anything you'd use a pronoun for. This is Xef. Now, next up is morphology. Woohoo! First up, I didn't have enough space to write entire words in my morphology table, therefore I used abbreviations. I have made a list of these abbreviations here, but I want to point out one in particular. The shift. The shift moves over the entire consonant pronunciation tables. For instance, a vertical shift, such as a shift 01, can, for instance, make a consonant after an E be pronounced like it was after an R. Here is the verb morphology table. Verbs are not conjugated after number because that would be a sort of reasonable thing to do. Verbs are only conjugated after person and after tense. You might see that one of these persons and one of these tenses doesn't quite make sense, so I'll explain these. In a problema, there can only ever be one third person. This can change, however, so the most recently mentioned third person will be the true third person, but all other previous third people will be the fourth person. Also, we have the far present. The far present is for anything that's spoken as if it was in the present but doesn't currently happen, such as fictional events or events from another time which still uses the present tense. Here is my noun morphology table. It is very sensibly conjugated after number, which there are a sensible amount of, and case. I have made 3 of these cases up: the boiling, the destructive, and the disappointed case. Now for the main act, what you all are here for. The first lines of the B movie in a problema. I'll let my past self, who has been kind enough to pronounce this, take over, and if you're bored, I guess you can read the translation notes.
Echefech, Axerachsefech, Rabra, Hofo, Axeracheraxa, Hefa, Xera, Kexaxora Ferroch, Thoho, Keraja, Tholochaxer, Anyeyanyenyep, Nyenyeyanya, Axerachsef, Hofo, Ofecha, Hoxebref, Xoho, Foxxer.
So anyways, this was my first attempt at creating a conlang. Goodbye for now, and perhaps see you later.